Alright, boys and girls, check around you for Skrull infiltrators, and let's get going on episode 2. This episode, we're looking into the convoluted character history that is Marvel's latest movie, Captain Marvel. I'm your host, Brian Rollins, and this is the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy podcast. If you're new to the podcast, well, first thing, welcome. You can start up at any point. Our first episode was the classic sci-fi series, Star Trek. Feel free to go to dorkygeekynerdy.com to find past episodes or any newer episodes as well. On the website, you can find links to subscribe and to follow us on social media. You can also find rules for playing the game either by yourself or with others. Again, the website is dorkygeekynerdy.com. The game consists of 3 rounds of 10 questions, each round getting more difficult than the last. You'll have 5 seconds to answer each question before I reveal the answer and we move on to the next question. Okay, now that the introductions are out of the way, good luck, and let's start. The Dorky Round. Number 1. Captain Marvel is played by who in the 2019 movie? Brie Larson. Number 2. What is the secret identity of the current Captain Marvel? That'd be Carol Danvers. Number 3. The current Captain Marvel is not the first woman to hold the title. Who was? Monica Rambeau. Number 4. Who created the Marvel incarnation of Captain Marvel? That'd be the late great Stan Lee. Number 5. Carol Danvers is a member of which branch of the military? She's a member of the U.S. Air Force. Number 6. Carol Danvers was first introduced as the love interest to which hero? Mar-Vell, Marvel's first Captain Marvel. Number 7. Besides Nick Fury, what other S.H.I.E.L.D. agent appears in the new movie? Agent Phil Coulson. Number 8. During what decade does the new Captain Marvel movie take place? The 1990s. Number 9. Who plays Nick Fury in the upcoming movie? Samuel L. Jackson. Number 10. What X-Men character took their powers from Miss Marvel and changed them into a hero? Rogue. Alright, we're done with the Dorky Round. Things are going to get a little harder from here on out. Let's get started on the Geeky Round. Number 1. DC sued for breach of copyright, stating that Captain Marvel was too similar to what character? Superman. Number 2. In what year did the current Captain Marvel assume the mantle? Carol Danvers became Captain Marvel in 2012. Number 3. The original Captain Marvel belonged to what alien race? The Kree. Number 4. What was Carol Danvers known as before she became Captain Marvel? She went by the moniker Miss Marvel. Number 5. And speaking of Miss Marvel, who currently holds that title? Kamala Khan. Number 6. Before Danvers, how many Captain Marvels were there? There were a grand total of 6 Captain Marvels. Number 7. Who had Carol Danvers killed during the Dark Reign series? Norman Osborn. Number 8. DC's version of Captain Marvel would later become what character? He became Shazam. Number 9. After coming to Earth, Marvel took on what alias? Dr. Walter Lawson. Number 10. The Kree Skrull War debuted in what year? (1971). Okay, we're going to take a break here to talk about our book of the week. You ready to learn more about the backstory of Carol Danvers? While there are a myriad of titles to grab, the ones we're recommending are the Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, the Miss Marvel years. I'll give you the book summary in my best movie trailer voice.
In the House of M universe, Carol Danvers glimpsed the full potential of her life. Now she embarks with renewed focus in a bid to become the best she can be. With support from friends like Captain America and Jessica Jones, Miss Marvel is determined to become the greatest hero around. And stopping an alien invasion that could end life on Earth is a good start. But when civil war erupts, whose side will Carol be on? She's joined by fellow Avengers Wonder Man and Julia Arachne Carpenter. But what will their mission be? And is everyone truly on the same team? When the dust settles, a crossroads is reached, and a decision must be made that will change the course of Miss Marvel's life. I said it was my best movie trailer voice. I didn't say it was any good. Be sure to check out the links to all the volumes in the series at dorkygeekynerdy.com/book, and you'll be supporting the podcast. And now, the final round. The Nerdy Round. Number 1. Captain Marvel was initially published by what company? Fawcett Comics. Number 2. Who played Captain Marvel on the 1970s Shazam series? Jackson Bostwick and John Davey. Number 3. What is the name of Captain Marvel's precognitive abilities? Seventh Sense.
Number 4. What was the name of the Captain Marvel tie-in series during the Secret Wars? Captain Marvel and the Carol Corps. Number 5. Who was the third person to use the title Captain Marvel? That would be Genus Vell, Mar-Vell's son. Number 6. Along with Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel, what other two names did Carol Danvers go by? She went by Binary and Warbird. Number 7. Carol Danvers first appeared in which title? Marvel Superheroes. It was issue number 13, March 1968. Number 8. What are Carol Danvers' middle names? Susan Jane. Number 9. Carol Danvers ran what magazine for J. Jonah Jameson? She ran Woman magazine. Number 10. Carol Danvers' first solo run had how many issues? $23. That's it for this episode. I don't know about you, but this weekend I'll definitely be hitting the theater to watch the new film. But only after getting the next episode ready, I promise. Speaking of which, here's your hint about next week's show. What decade saw the birth of the Famicom, the Apple Macintosh, the CD-ROM, and the mobile phone? I know it's not hard, but it's something to tide you over. You can subscribe and follow the podcast at www.dorkygeekynerdy.com. Until next time, this is your host, Brian Rollins, and thanks for listening.